Endless warfare. The 360-year period of chaos after Joshua was the result of failing to raise up solid disciples. That era saw an endless cycle of disaster and deliverance, but the judges were only temporary saviors who could not create lasting change. The book of Judges serves as a mirror that helps us examine our faith today. Since Satan constantly works to prevent world evangelization, we must first wage imprint warfare against ourselves. Just as the Israelites failed to drive out foreigners, married unbelievers, and fell into idolatry, we too have deep imprints that drive us to live according to our own ways. At critical moments, these unconscious imprints surface and pull us back into self-centered, material-centered, and success-centered lives. Without raising absolute disciples, movements end with one generation, and world evangelization becomes impossible. While Joshua's generation served God, the generation after them did not know the Lord. Because disciples are not raised overnight, we must wage system warfare to establish disciples. We must build the 5 foundations: upper room, team ministry, mission home, professional church, and branch church in homes and workplaces, creating systems where gospel messages can be repeatedly shared at consistent times and places so that absolute disciples can be raised. When we live together showing a life that enjoys the gospel, or enter the field even once a week to share the word, hidden disciples arise. The future and continuity depend on remnants. Just as Israel's later generation served idols and forgot God, if the next generation does not know the gospel, the same disasters will repeat. Since childhood is the optimal time for the word to be imprinted, we must wage remnant warfare, and this is why the church must go all in on raising the next generation. Hold on to the 2026 New Year message and pray as you engage in these 3 warfares. When you do, the gospel will continue and repeated disasters will cease. May you become disciples who are happy through the gospel alone and enjoy the blessing of raising up the next generation.